mood. This one always puts me in the zone. This is Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Good morning, everyone. 2024. It is a glorious, glorious Thursday morning. And so, of course, we're throwing it back. You're warmly welcome to the best breakfast show in all of the land. My name is Helen Appiah-Ampofo, and this morning I will be co-piloting. Will it be sunny, clear skies? Or is there some impending rain? We'll give you the full scoop. So do get comfortable. There's a lot in store for you this morning, right here on 3FM Sunrise, on 3FM 92.7. Felicity joins us right about now. Felicity, hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Helen. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. In fact, I'm better today, much, much better today than I was yesterday. How are you doing?
I am much, much better today by the grace than yesterday.
Well, do tell us, what does Mother Nature have in store for us? There hasn't been too much rain on the coast, at least in the capital. Is there rain coming? Tell us more.
Thank you, and good morning to our dear viewers and listeners. For the rains for southern Ghana, we are in a break or the end of the major rainy season. So around this time, we don't expect much rain activities. We expect it to be cloudy, dull, cool, relatively cool over most places, with little or no rain occurring over places. So people are wondering, it's cloudy, it's about to rain, but the rain is not coming. These are some of the conditions. We have surface pressures a bit high, so it will not allow much of convective activities to happen within the southern sector. The north, they are also having some issues because the rains are not coming. The corns are drying up.
I see.
We're having the intertropical boundary shifting all the way to the Sahel region into those Burkina Faso. So the active weather zones are happening over Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, and depriving Ghana part the rains. But then the weekend, we are having good news for them. We are anticipating isolated to scattered thunderstorms with rain. Yesterday night, they had some, and today into Sunday, we have another outlook for them, which is going to be better for them. In terms of temperatures, it will be a bit uniform for the afternoon, between 29 and 32 across the 16 region. The night and the morning temperatures will be between 20 and 23. For the fisher folks, rough is still expected as the states of the ocean today. So fisher folks need to be careful. And then the water lake, yes, they are free to do any fishing activities, but misty and foggy conditions are expected that will affect visibility. So the night people, we are advising that they should take the necessary precautions.
Absolutely. Felicity, thank you so much for that update. Do have a wonderful Thursday.
Thank you, and same to you. Still praying for the $1 million.
We're praying hard. I know it's coming very, very soon. I'll share some of it with you, Felicity, so fear not. Keep the prayers coming. Again, that was Felicity Ahafia, your chief forecaster with the Ghana Met.
Jules, baby.
Michael Ogbodu, why are you heckling me? What is it?
You just say good morning to me first.
What is the issue? Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, say it with the energy.
Good morning. Good morning.
And stretch the morning.
Good morning. Is that a befitting good morning?
More like it. Sharp.
Some might say, what is good about the morning? Please don't do that. Today we are embarking on a positivity journey.
Yes, please.
Yes, as much as possible. Because these days you speak with the average Ghanaian, I mean, it's all doom and gloom. We're all so morose.
Oh, Charlie.
Why? Michael Ogbodu, why are you so morose as a Ghanaian? What is the cause of your morosity?
That's a trick question. Let's be journalists.
You are not morose. In fact, I agree with you. What Sixtus don't you? I was just going to greet you. Is that allowed?
Sixtus Ullo.
These are some of the Ghanaians who say good morning. They ask you, what is good about the morning? No. Today we're not going on that path. Somebody says good morning. Say, good morning to you. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Speak positivity into your day.
Even if it is not the reality on the ground.
Oh, listen, your thoughts become things. You materialize.
Let's start all over.
No, hold on. You see, hold on. The thing is, we'll play back this tape to her tomorrow.
I want to give it to her.
The sermon is not sermon. Sixtus, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing?
She's preaching a sermon she doesn't believe in.
I believe in it. Good morning, Sixtus.
Well, it's,
reply.
I guess 8. It's 6:36.
Yeah.
So morning can...
Oh, no. Today we'll spark some positivity.
Good morning!
Look at this.
Michael, another good morning to you.
All
right.
Shout outs to all accountants.
No, but on the more serious note, what's good about the morning?
But we are being positive. You are taking us back.
What is good about the morning? 160 Don Ulo. Let me count your blessings on your behalf. Since you are failing to do so, you are alive. That is the biggest blessing. Where there is life, there is hope. Number 2, you are in apparently good health. I don't know what aches and pains before you in the...
You are seeing what I'm allowing you to see.
There's a saying, thank God we don't look like what we have been through, what we are going through. But seemingly, listen, you are not affected.
No, but I'm healthy.
You are healthy. You are healthy.
I thank
you
God
can't
for
take that for granted.
Just a little flu, but I'm fine. Qatar is what we call it. Flu is for you.
Something. It's not something money can solve anyway. Yeah, you know.
Qatar.
If you have money,
vitamin C.
If you have money, it has a way of boosting your immune system. You don't know.
Or actually, point of correction, according to medical experts, there's nothing like boosting one's immune system. You don't take it up a notch. As it is, you maintain it. You enhance.
According to who?
According to specialists.
Which one?
Dr. Appiah-Ampofo. On the front page of the Daily Graphic this morning. And we're getting into the news review. We've got a number of papers here. We'll run through the headlines.
Your legal colleagues won't be happy with you.
You got Timo.
Oh, yes.
No, but I'm shocked.
He's still processing, actually.
Yes. So the point is that you have abandoned the legal whatever you want to do.
How have I abandoned it?
You are associating with...
Every day I put it to you. I put it to you every day. Every single morning. I put it to all of us. You say I've abandoned you people. Your Honor. Objection. Introduce...
Overruled.
Sustained. Introduce broad-based toll system. Dr. Baumia to road sector stakeholders. The conversation about road tolls back in the domain. We need the money is big. We need $271.7 billion to expand our roads. $271.7 billion to expand our roads. That story captured in pages 16 and 17 of the Daily Graphic. 100,000 farmers to benefit from agri-business projects. I have my own thoughts on these sorts of projects, but of course we give you the information. You decipher for yourself if these projects are actually having an impact on our fiscal space. President tightens grip on public lands. Presidential approval now needed for sale and transfer. Okay, this is a very interesting one there.
For sale and transfer of what?
So President tightens grip on public lands. Presidential approval now needed for sale and for transfer. This is to do with
And the ones
lands
that have already been sold?
I think the grip has
grabbed?
been loosened. The grip is now tightened. Maybe on those
so
particular
what happens? You've tightened, but the ones that
slip through
the
your
horses
fingers.
that have already bolted, what do you do?
How do we go back and retrieve those lands? Because you have people who are now laying claim to these lands.
A lot has happened already.
Yes.
I mean, we've lost so much already. It's not. You can't come and tell me that you've now tightened your grip and that should be it. No, come on. A lot has happened already.
We have to retrospectively go and reclaim some of these
Retrieve
lands.
the tin. Retrieve it.
We should see you
get it back
in motion.
Yes. Don't come and stand in the public and write and give a speech. A reporter will write story, front page, daily graphic. Then that means what? It really means nothing to the people.
This is a hollow headline for you, you say.
It means nothing.
We'll go on to the back page. NGO launches campaign against methane emission. CRS partners develop WASH toolbox for schools. The New Finder newspaper this morning. Economic outlook promising, but inflation, exchange rate stabilization remain significant challenges. Isa there on page 2, and they have given some recommendations as to what officialdom should be doing, should be looking at to ensure that our fiscal space becomes buoyant once more. Reliable data is the new gold to drive Ghana's digital economy margins. Okay, government touts long list of infrastructure projects in Greater Accra. Small-scale mining generates $1.7 billion in 6 months. Rethinking Ghana's entrepreneurial landscape, a call to action for senior executives. Very quickly before the gentlemen come in, this one from ISA. I was listening to the one of the deputy finance ministers speaking on what ISA had to say. I'm not too sure that the posturing suggested that officialdom is really listening to everybody else or to the relevant stakeholders. But that's a discussion for another time. Michael, what do you have for us?
Ever listen? Which deputy finance minister?
Slim.
Alex.
Dr. Alex Ampofo. I'll get this picture.
They're just two, right?
Yes, Alex and Sticker.
And Sticker. Alex then. It definitely wasn't.
She knows Sticker very well. That's the best.
Is it a we will pass it?
We will pass it. Sticker is one hell of an MP. A very rambunctious character.
He's so animated, yeah?
Good, so animated.
But you were saying something about Alex Ampofo.
Yes, he was responding to the commentary from that ISA report, and they also, you talk about expenditure, some of government's expenditure, where it has brought us now. And one of the questions that the journalists had put to the deputy finance minister was that these expenditure cuts that government keeps touting, can you pinpoint where exactly those monies have been? Yes, where in fact they have been taken from, number one, and how much has been accrued, what are they being used for? That for me wasn't so clear. If I say, because of my budgetary constraints, I'm no longer going to do my hair, my nails, whatever, it should reflect. I can tell you I didn't go to the salon on this day, and as a result, because of that, this money's I've kept in the bank for so and so purpose. Those kinds of really practical conversations, sometimes I don't know why officialdom struggles to bring that data back to us. It shouldn't be too tough to say, I've cut down on my expenditure in areas X, Y, Z. I've set up some sort of fund. This was Johnny's contribution yesterday. Said set up some sort of fund. I'm sure it's not novel. We've all been saying that. And then put those monies that you've taken from coffers X, Y, Z, put them in there and decide that it is going to be channeled into doing this project ABC. See how I've used the alphabet to make an analogy.
You see, if you look at the media budget review, especially when government talks about the expenditure cuts, from what I see from the numbers, it looks like it's the allocations that were made for the what's it called? The bonds, the external ones. You know, there were some restructuring in between. So there were some savings there. So I'm guessing that is what government is.
And that is what has been continuously touted. So for me, I don't add that. Whenever you owe, the person has given you some grace period, and because of that,
you call it expenditure cut.
Yes.
Well,
it cannot be.
To some extent, well, it is. But the point is that I'm sure what we want is more actual expenditure cuts instead of supposed savings on expenditure.
Yes. Let's be frank with each other. Let's be frank with each other.
Even if you look at the numbers carefully, I think expenditure actually has gone up slightly. if you less the amount that was saved, you see that the proposed expenditure, the proposed savings is lower than the amount that was saved from the debt restructuring. I have to pick out the numbers and show it to you. I think there's about 900 million that's unaccounted for in there.
see.
That is actually an increase. Yeah, but I'll try and pull out the numbers. So
Absolutely.
they'll have to explain to us how that is the justified expenditure cut.
Yes, this is something we'll certainly be exploring. But gentlemen, we'll go on a very quick break. When we come back, we get into the rest of the papers, and then we will get into some more right here on 3 FM Sunrise.
It's everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
Here's to the friends who dialed *712# and found no regrets. To the investors who struck gold. To the health workers who diagnosed luck with precision. To the tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hard-earned stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now, here's to you. Your next big win is right here.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Dial *712#. Now join in the luckiest winning celebration. Every 1st July 2024. Over dial *712#. Now I can to take it through as a group, individual, and now even as a community. Now win the Sika Kessie. Prizes are Kessie in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#. Now join in the winning streak now.
The luckiest.
*712#.
Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
The best in the morning is on 92.7 Sunrise on 3 FM.
All right, and we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. We're still running through the headlines. Gentlemen, what do you have?
On the front page of the Ghanaian Times newspaper, the most authoritative newspaper, enlistment must be transparent. Only qualified persons have to be recruited for security experts. And it comes with a picture of Professor Vladimir Enchi Danso. This is one of the CPP members who has run away from the party, and the party is collapsing.
This background.
Ghana receives $155 million World Bank support to restore degraded coastal areas. Comes with a picture of Mrs. Ophelia Mensah Hayford. We will hold those responsible accountable. Mr. Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, is speaking on the Palugu Dam $12 million payment saga. And still on that same front page, government awards contracts to relatives, friends through sole sourcing, Sami Jemfi alleges. On the back page, half of Ghanaian babies not exclusively breastfed, and this is a GSS statistic. We had that interesting conversation here. That was just this week, right? On Tuesday. That was on Tuesday. Okay.
That's right.
81 women groups receive Plan Ghana grants. Away from that to the Vanguard newspaper, Truth and Integrity, 4 years after cutting sword or Tumford livid over Buankra Port. Senor Jose ignites debates on Founders Day. Ghanaians in the UK are safe. High Commissioner to the UK, Papa Osu Ankoma, is assuring Baumia to outdoor NPP's transformation agenda. And that's it for the Vanguard newspaper.
On the Daily Guide newspaper, a confirmed ghost chases Mahama. I'm interested to know.
I like this. You know, yesterday he was busy explaining. I don't know why he's even explaining. He was busy explaining that.
You say he did explain tire.
I don't know why he's even bringing it up. But I understand it was a question that was asked him. You know, he had a town hall engagement. Was it a town hall? A media engagement at the end of his talk in the Upper East region, and this came up, and he explained that, well, they never ran away or flew away.
I see. What happened?
Anyway,
Sure.
security beefed up in Mion over clashes, and then NEIP launches presidential pitch. Joe Gatti committee submits Black Shield report to Parliament. Baumia pokes road to debate. And on the Business and Financial Times, government's domestic borrowing to rise further in second half of 2024. Talking about what were we talking about earlier? Reduced expenditure. Amemfiman Rural Bank deposit hits 1 billion cedis, highest in the rural banking industry. Kudos to them. That's good stuff. Achieving peace in the new multipolar age, long-term bipartisan policy key to economic transformation. That's according to Professor Kofi Abochi. Now, high-level discussions on economic transformation begins today. That's the GEF 2024. You find out page 3 of the Business and Financial Times.
All right, well, time check. It is some 10 minutes to the top of the hour. This is still 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
Before you chase us away, let me take you to our stream, man.
Sure.
Remember the first headline you read, and I said, no.
President
It's
tightens grip on public lands. Presidential approval now needed for sale.
Okay, let me just read some of the comments.
Indeed.
4 months to your exit, and you are now tightening which grip? That is Pascal. Pascal is commenting on our page. When they have finished all our lands, what are they saying? Are they still stealing our lands? You can't trust Akufo-Addo.
This is all on our
okay,
stream.
Good morning. Somebody is giving up.
Oh, come on. There's a lot good about the morning.
Helen, positivity.
There's a lot good about the morning. And the best thing.
He says, listen to this one.
Yes.
Very soon, the government will buy land from Akwesi Ejekum.
Oh, Charlie.
On that note,
Johnny Hughes, this is to you.
on that note, we make way for the People's Bite, a.k.a. Johnny's Bite. Don't go too far. Tell a friend to tell a